What's up, guys, and welcome back to Skins in the Game. I'm Tim. That over there is J-Dubs. How you doing today, J-Dub?
Doing good. Living large in Florida.
There you go. Doing it big. He's got the Rigo jersey on, as usual.
Well, it's the only one. I said before, it's the only one I got. I had other ones. I had a Kirk Cousins I had to get rid of, and I had a Alfred Morris, and I got rid of that one too. So
yeah, he went to Cowboys, so it's kind of hard to continue to support when you go to the Cowboys. Expert JK in the chat. What up, JK? But anyway, we got a good show. Of course, this is mock drafts. We're going to do a bunch of mock drafts. There's probably going to be 6 different mock drafts in here. There's going to be a lot of fun activities, but we do have a couple of things to discuss first. Of course, the voluntary workouts started, and Terry was not going to come. Then he did come. We'll talk about that a little bit. Rivera kind of discussed the pre-draft process. I'll describe it to J-Dubs and see what he thinks. And
wait, what? Invite everybody under the sun?
Yeah, exactly.
And call every quarterback in the world. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yep. Explain the latest to me, please.
There you go. That'll be fun. And then, of course, we're going to hop into the mock drafts. Who did Washington look at most recently? I think this one's going to be more of what do me and Dad want rather than what are we predicting. But you guys are going to also vote on your own mock draft as we go along as well. So we're going to have my mock draft, J-Dub's mock draft, and your mock draft, and we'll see how they line up at the end. And you guys will be able to vote. So make sure you guys stick around and give me people that you may want in the 4th round or the 6th round or whatever. Like, chat it up in there. I can include that as a part of the vote. So we should have some fun. What up, Just Know, DRG, Patrick West in the house. What's up, everybody? And, of course, we're going to start every show with the dad joke of the week.
All right, hold on. I gotta pull the right one. Hold on. All right. My friend's bakery burned down last night. Now his business is toast. I like that one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Because bakery bread, now he's toast because it all burned down. I got it. It should be burnt toast. He's burnt toast. That's a funny way to put it.
I'm telling the joke.
Back off. It's my joke to tell. That's awesome.
I'm the dad. I tell the joke. It's not funny. Otherwise, it would not be a dad joke. But
true. Facts. I am not a dad yet, so that makes sense. All right, cool. What's up, Mike Starkey? What's up, bro? Kalen Meeks in the house. Comrades, how's it going? All right, what do you got?
What do I got?
Yeah.
Well, as I said earlier to you, that there were slim pickings. So I have 2 different things I could cover. Mm-hmm. You tell me which one is a better. What do you got?
Okay.
We could have the Dallas news related to the murder.
Oh, okay.
Or we could go through the average salary per position or by position.
Oh, interesting. I kind of like the per position.
Yeah, Dallas and their troubles is their troubles, but
yeah, sad.
Anyway,
it is sad. Hopefully, it's the guy figures it out. But yeah, Calvin Joseph. It's not a great situation right now.
All right, so I'm going to give each position. This is the average across the board for all of the players in that position. So
yeah, I'm
going to give you a chance to guess.
All right,
and
what's first?
So quarterback, of course. What's the average annual salary?
$25.4 million. Too
it's
high
a lot
or too
more
low?
than that. It's a lot more than that.
Oh, interesting. Okay, 32.8.
You're closer, but you're still not that close.
Only give me 2 guesses.
40 million.
No way. Hold up. 40 million is like the average of the top 10?
It just says, oh, I'm sorry. I misread it. It is the top 10.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. Okay. Now I know what ballpark to be in. All right. So
sorry. That was my bad. I didn't preface it correctly. So, all right. Wide receiver. It's my best thing.
All right, wide receiver, top 10 is 20.8.
You're close. 23. You don't have to guess again on
is
that
it
one.
that
You're
high
close
now?
enough.
Oh, you know what? Because freaking Tyreek Hill's contract makes it way out of control. They say he's getting $30 million, but he ain't going to ever see $30 million. That's ridiculous.
Well,
But
all right, so Edge.
That's going to be high. 24.6.
No, it says it's less than the wide receiver. It's 22.
22. Interesting. Okay. I thought there was a couple of near 30s over there, but okay. Fair enough.
Well, apparently it's a
So
wide array. All right, offensive lineman.
Offensive lineman. All of the offensive linemen, or just
top 10
tackle? Offensive tackle, or it doesn't matter.
It just says offensive lineman.
Let's go 19.5.
Wow, you're close. 19.8.
Oh.
Well, you know what?
You get a
$0.5 million buffer, so we're going to give you that one.
Perfect.
All right, defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle, 17.1.
18.1, so you don't get credit for that.
18.1.
Cornerback.
Corner, 14.9.
It's higher than that, 17.3.
Is it really that high now? Good
night. That's what I'm saying. Safety.
Everything's more expensive than I would want to pay.
It's inflation.
Inflation. 15.4.
You're too high, 1 million. 14.4.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right, tight end.
Tight end, 12.6.
On the money.
Boom! Right. I got one right on the money.
All right, we got two more. Running back.
Running back is 9.9.
It's 12.3.
Oh my God, that's way
And then
too
the
much
last
for
one is
running backs.
linebacker.
Linebacker, 11.1.
12.
12.1?
No, just 12.
Oh, just
even,
12.
But,
just 12 even. Okay, fair enough.
So you managed to nail the tight ends on the money. 12.6. So
that's my favorite number now.
All right,
Tim,
so
what
do
if
you
your
got?
Tim, what if your son becomes a Cowboys fan? I don't have a son anymore. I just make a new one. I just restart. Hit the printer again.
Hit the reset button. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reboot.
Fun. What do I got? The T-shirt came in. The merch is. Oh, let me get it right. Here is the first merch. This is going to go to the winner of the bracket challenge. I'm going to get a little star that says first edition on the sleeve. But it did come in, so you can order this now in the description at the Teespring store if you wanted to. But we have merch, and yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. So that's what I had. I thought it's cool.
Well, why is my what do you got always longer than yours?
Because it's a balance. It's a balancing act. But all right,
we only have so much
of you in
time.
the house. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're definitely going to get into the mock drafts, and we're going to have a lot of fun with those. Just a little bit of Washington news and little stuff first. Is the OTAs did start. I'm going to go ahead and just cycle through some photos of camp. But I thought this was funny. A lot of players wear this like bra-looking thing. I don't know exactly what it's for. I think my wife guessed it was posture, maybe. And then somebody else, I think Jerry said it was style. But doesn't this look ridiculous to you?
Or is it weighted at all?
That was my initial thought, but they look too like body tight. I don't think they're really weighted. I think it must be like posture or something. But so a lot of people wear. There's Montez Sweat, Will Jack, but yeah, we'll cycle through these. But there's a bunch of players that wear them, so it's interesting. But anyway, Washington had a perfect attendance on the second day of voluntary workouts. Does that mean anything going in to the year to you? Is that important at all?
Well, on the surface it's important, but then we go back to the management and somehow they're going to screw it up. I don't know how, but no, I like the fact. I think that shows motivation. I think it shows unity. I'm happy that they're doing that, but what it means for Super Bowl aspirations, I have no idea. So
yeah. Fair. I dare you to ask Chase Young to his face if he's a girl. It's 2022. Anybody could be anything. First rounder for Debo. Yeah, we'll definitely talk a little bit about the Debo because we're going to get into Terry McLaurin. But, yeah, to me, I like it. I think it's a good thing that you have a team that wants to work together, work out together. Throughout these pictures, you see a lot of smiles. It looks like there's a lot of good camaraderie going. And a part of a championship team is that camaraderie throughout. Now, of course, you don't win a championship in April before the draft, right? But I think it's a good step forward. It's a checkbox along the way that your team is coming together as one to work out together, joke together, build chemistry. You can see like other photos. I don't know if I hit it yet, but there's Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz with all of his receivers, and I don't know if they're running routes or anything yet. I think it's just workouts, but still, you're just building camaraderie throughout the team. So while yes, if it was a scale of 1 to 100, or not a scale of 1 to 100, but sure, why not? Let's just do it that way. Of how important it is, it's probably like a 5 or less. But it's still in something, it's a good, important thing.
The biggest thing, I think, and I was thinking as you were talking, the biggest thing to me, now that I think about it, is you don't have anyone to talk about separate from the team. Mm-hmm. Player X was not there. If everybody's there, then the media doesn't have anybody to say, well, the Commanders, still the Redskins to me. It does not roll off the tongue. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But you don't have any media that can say, well, player X was not at the voluntary workouts, and then he becomes the center of attention. So the fact that everybody showed up, the media has nothing to say other than, hey, everybody was at the voluntary workouts or whatever. So that's a plus. I think that's probably more than 5 out of 100. Just because we don't have to listen to all the BS about, somebody being bigger than the team.
True. Fair point. Because our media loves to jump on any little thing as far as, like, what can we talk about that's not football related with the Washington football team? How can we do that? There's Tressway.
Yeah,
because everybody else is doing, like, big weights. He's doing this little band and has, like, the strongest face. Like, you're just bending a rubber band back and forth. The good old Tressway. He's probably joking for the camera. He's got a great personality. So, but yeah, just a little band here. It might actually be much harder than I'm giving him credit for, but still, it's just funny. Just a little rubber band is making him wince way more than all this heavy weight.
But yeah, you saw the reports that Terry McLaurin was not going to show up, and he did.
Yes, I love it, and we're definitely going to get into that right now. So Adam Schefter reported that he threw Terry in. First of all, he called him a second-round receiver with the other ones, which he was not a second-round receiver, but that's a small point. But he said, Debo, A.J. Brown, so Debo for San Francisco, A.J. Brown for the Titans, and Terry would not show up for the voluntary workouts, basically demanding a new contract. Now, these pictures are from day one. Terry did not come to day one, and I think a couple of other players didn't, so it was day 2 that we had the perfect attendance. But So let's go through this. So he originally tweeted, Adam Schefter, that Terry would not report the voluntary workouts with the team. But then shortly after, Adam Schefter reported that as a team leader, he would come to the voluntary workouts, and he's going to come to the facility throughout the offseason, but he will not participate in any on-field drills until a contract situation is figured out. I like this, okay? Because he did show up, and he will show up throughout. So he is trying to be that leader. He still wants to build that camaraderie. He's got a new quarterback that he has to work with. But I understand also, we need to get a contract worked out. And why I love it so much is that he is trying to force this issue on us. In a sense, saying he wants to be here. Right? Yeah. Like, I want to be here, but we got to stop this nonsense. Now, there might be a big knock on the team here. What's new? There's a lot of knocks. But here's a knock that I would actually be mad about. If we have not put an offer on the table yet for him to negotiate off of, right? And I understand the negotiation tactics, if you read Trump's Art of the Deal or something, whatever, of whoever offers first is going to lose. the wide receiver market's outrageous. We're going to, quote-unquote, lose. We're going to overpay for Terry McLaurin by the numbers. But he's a guy that I want to overpay, and I would love for the team to put a contract offer out there. I say whether it be $23 or $24 million a year for 4 years, throw it out there, and then basically throw the ball into Terry's court. Like, okay, this is what we're thinking right now. Do you have a counter? Let's figure out from there.
Why do I feel like I saw that I didn't see a number, but I thought the Redskins did that. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think it's been reported that an offer has actually been on the table. There's a lot of guesses out there or like estimates of what it could be, but I don't think it's ever been reported.
Maybe that's what I've seen. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Anyway, I love it. What do you think about this?
No, I agree that and all the things you said are spot on. The other thing I'm thinking is you have a player or you have strange things that happen as soon as they start playing. And if he goes out there without a contract and he blows out his knee or lands on the field wrong or something bad happens and now he's all lame, he's going through a serious injury, now his stock drops. Mm-hmm. So his stock is at probably, at least from him and the Redskins are concerned, his stock is at the highest point at this. I'm not going to say the highest it will ever be, but the highest it is right now. He's a hot commodity, so he's got to protect himself and say, look, I'll show up, I'll talk to people, I'll be in the meetings, I'll do all that stuff, but I'm not getting on the field until you guarantee me that I'm making some money to be there, because that way, if something happens, then he's got his guaranteed money and he's protected. So I get that.
Absolutely. Deebo Samuel actually reportedly told San Francisco to trade him. Now, we could be dealing with that nonsense right now, which is very interesting. Deebo really pushing hard for a new contract. I just don't think Terry's in that view. I think Terry's going to get his money in a whole different way, keeping his image intact of a high character individual. Not that Deebo's a low character, but just team mentality, team first, like a guy that you just love to be here. A leader, really, a leader. That's what he's trying to be.
Yep.
And I really appreciate Terry. So as we go through the last couple but anyway.
I'm trying to remember the last time I've heard Terry talk.
I listened to an interview throughout the off season, but it's not like he's wanting to be in front of the media.
Yeah, that's why. And I mean, it's like during the game, everything. He is just a workman. He shows up. He doesn't run his mouth. And I know there's probably times that I've heard him, but he's just a quiet guy that goes about his business and doesn't have to be all flashy and, your OBJs and that kind of thing. It's just, he's just business. And I love that about him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. The last thing before we go ahead and hop into these mock drafts, we're going to have some fun with that. Thanks for 21 of you here already. We're going to have some fun with these mock drafts for sure. All right.
I'll be the judge of that.
Ron Rivera discussed the pre-draft process, and I thought it was interesting because I feel like this should already have been done. But he talked to Logan Paulson, and he said that basically that now is the time that we're going to get with the position coaches are going to go to the scouts and start to nail down what they're looking for in each player. Right? So the tight ends coach will start to look at what he wants in a tight end, like this, and this. We're looking for, he gave the example of tight end because he's on Logan Paulson, who's a tight end. But basically, you have a number one tight end that's pretty much a do-it-all. You have a pass-catching tight end that is usually your number two. And then you have a guy that can block. So currently, as we sit, we already have Logan Thomas that's a little bit of the do-it-all. That could be our number one. And then John Bates is our number three, which would be the blocking tight end. So maybe giving us a hint that he wants a pass-catching tight end. But that's just one position. So So the position group coaches are going to talk first. Then Scott Turner is going to talk about those players next in the meeting. And then he said if he's on my scouting list, mine being Ron Rivera, then I'll give my 2 cents about that player as well. So it's interesting that we're, a week out almost? A week out tomorrow. So he said sometime this week that's now what they're doing. Don't you think that would have been done a long time ago?
One would think. Maybe they're just BSing. They're not that smart. If it was Bill Belichick, I'd agree. It's like, oh yeah, we just came right. It's like, no, he doesn't tell you anything, but
yeah. John Allen and Logan Thomas agreed to a deal right before camp. I'm hoping that's true because I want Terry to be in it. But anyway, yeah, I thought it was an interesting process as well because it's also, but I do like the process. So I will give a little of they're working together to try to get it right. So they're all, and this is how they're coming together of, all right, this is what I'm looking for. This is who I think. And then the scouts, I guess, are going to give players based on that criteria. Like, okay, that's who you're looking for. Then on that tight end spot, then we want Jelani Woods, we want Trey McBride, we want this, and blah, blah, blah. List off some players, so it's interesting. Anyway, I was just reading chat, too. I'm terrible at multitasking. But
no, I was looking at Lance's comment. You're not wrong. I was hoping he was talking about me, but
yeah, we got to go after Devo. Yeah, we can't go after another receiver that wants a huge contract because we can't have 2 receivers that are over $20 million. That's just outrageous. So if we want a top tier receiver like that, then we're just going to have to draft it in round 1. All right. Is everybody ready for some mock drafts? Let's do this thing. What do you guys think? All right. So first we're going to do a mock draft on PFF. So that's the first one. And this will be my mock draft. This will be Dad's mock draft, the second tab. And the third tab will be yours. All right? And we're going to get into that in a minute of how that's going to work. Then we're going to do one on PFN. Now, the PFF mock draft is going to be no trades. Okay? You just got to take the best player available of who you want at the position that you have to draft. So you're just going to get 6 picks on the PFF. The PFN has a feature that allows the computer to try to trade with you. And if the computer tries to trade with you and you like that trade, you can then accept it. So part of the voting process will be take a trade or whatever, and then I'll just pick from there. But I'll take the best trade available that you guys have if you guys want to trade back in that case. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 different mock drafts, one with no trades, one with trades. Everybody understand? You get it?
Yeah, I just have to make sure that I can see who's been taken. Trying to think of, maybe I can blow up my screen a little bit.
Yeah,
because it's going to be on your screen.
Yeah. I'll also tell you who's available in that range of like I'll help you out in that. I'm not going to make you just be by yourself in that sense, but it'll be good. Because also I'm going to give the chat different players of who's there. And what's fun about this is these could go completely different ways because it's only based on who's available at that time, right? So maybe your guy's taken and we have to figure out a whole nother draft scenario just like in real life. Expert says you can make trades on PFF as well. Yes, but you have to create the trade, and then usually the trade's not realistic, and it's not really fair, and it's not this, it's not that. With PFN, they send you the trade, and you can only accept it. You can't send a counter. You can't do anything like that. We're not going to do any of those. All right.
It sounds complicated.
Exactly. Oh, it's going to be complicated because that's what we do. All right. Let me get the chat out here to make sure I can put the polls up. New chat pinned. All right. Make sure this is good. And I can create a poll. So in the chat, you'll see a poll, and I'll put 3 or 4 players in that, and then you guys vote from there. And after I put the vote out, then my dad and I are going to talk about who do we want. And then after we make our picks, then we'll come to the chat. That's when the voting is quote-unquote closed for you guys to be able to put a player in. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and just start all these mock drafts right now. So this one's mine. This one's Dad's. And this one is y'all's. So we'll start with you guys to see who's available. Hit start on all of these. So here's your draft. Who's available? So your top guys, you got Jameson Williams, you got George Karlaftis from Purdue, Drake London, Garrett Wilson, Devin Lloyd. So I'm going to go ahead, and then of course Olave is a position that we want. So I'm going to put into the chat, who do you want at 11? So first up, we'll go Chris Olave, because that's a guy that Washington's really looking at, and a lot of our fans want those. We'll go Jameson Williams. All right. That's another receiver. And it looks like in this particular draft, there's no Derek Stingley, there's no Kyle Hamilton, there's no Sauce Gardner. So you basically got to go receiver. I'm going to throw Devin Lloyd in there, though, just as another position group that somebody may want. And then the last one will be Garrett Wilson. Sorry, Drake London, you're out. All right, ask the community. So everybody vote, and now Dad and I are going to pick. So here we go. Here's Dad's. Kyle Hamilton went one pick before. I know you wanted him. Literally one pick before, so you can't get Kyle Hamilton. Oh, I got Kyle Hamilton available. That might be. That might.
Oh,
be,
I call foul. All right, I have my pick.
There we go. All right, so you got your pick. Everybody in that pick. All right, so, and I think my pick's pretty obvious as well. So here we go. So your pick's in?
Mm-hmm.
What is your pick?
First one on the board.
Jameson Williams.
I had him on my list, yep.
Jameson Williams to the Washington football team. Do you have reasons why you picked this guy? Did you read something on him that you liked?
I just liked his stats.
He did go off. His stats were insane.
Yeah, and I've heard several different sites saying that he's the best wide receiver on the board. So that's why he was one of the guys I had on my list. So
yep, he's great. Everybody before the knee injury was saying that this guy should be the number one receiver on the list. His injury looks like he's trending in the correct direction of being able to play probably by preseason, even with the ACL tear. So this guy, he has got legit speed. I watched this dude. Oh my, it's like he has a second gear. He's going against these SEC DBs, and he's literally just creating space in such a short amount of time. I like the pick. I hate receivers in the first round, so I'm biased in that sense, but solid pick. All right. They made my decision easy. And I'll tell you who I was going to take. I was going to reach for Nakobe Dean. This was my plan. If Kyle Hamilton was not there, I was going to reach for Nakobe Dean, but I am going to take Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame because he's the best player available. We need safety and DB help. He can also even play in the box with some linebacker help. So I really appreciate Kyle Hamilton's game. I know he ran a slow 40, but you know why he ran a slow 40, Dad? He ran in a zigzag, which is interesting. Like, he almost ran off the white, like the 40-yard dash area that's a white. He literally almost ran off the white, which is, of course, going to hurt.
I heard he played. I heard he plays a lot faster than what he showed at the combine.
Sorry to interrupt. I should have put that.
I was gonna say he was my number. He was if he was there at number 11 for me, I would have picked him. So good. I think he's a really, really good pick. Hey, and he's 6'4".
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yep.
So that's a hell of a safety back there. That's all I'm saying.
All right. 9 of you voted. Thank you guys so much for you who participated. Remember, put your votes in before we put our put our picks in so that you can be a part of the vote. But the poll has ended, and you guys have selected. The pick is in. Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State. This guy's hands are off the charts. Love Garrett Wilson. Great pick by you guys. I hate first-round receivers, but if I was going to take a receiver, this honestly would probably be my pick. And Garrett Wilson, just absolute stud. He's like 6 foot, 6'1", 185 pounds. He ran a 4.38 40-yard dash. His hands look like glue. Great pick for the chat. So thank you guys who participated. All right, here we go. So, second vote up for the Washington football team. We're going into the second round. Linebacker is screaming off the board. There's a couple of good linebackers. So who would you take in the second round? Let's go. First up, we will go Leo Chanal out of Wisconsin. He's the top guy on the board. Phenomenal linebacker. He's measures through the roof like Micah Parsons did. Next up, we got Brian Asamoah, whatever, because he's also another really stud linebacker out of Oklahoma that could be a great second-round pick for us. We're going to go with the top tackle available, top offensive lineman. It's somebody that we're clearly eyeing as a team. So we'll go with Abraham Lucas. And the last up, we already got our receiver. Let's go. What's the highest rated DB maybe? Or I don't think that guy's really on the lists of who we might be interested in. So let's go with a tight end here, actually. Let's go Trey McBride. So that's who your votes are for. You can either choose Leo Chanal, Brian Asamoah, Abraham Lucas, the tackle, and Trey McBride, the tight end. So put your votes in. Oh, Troy Anderson versatility. Oh, some of you guys wanted Troy. Oh, crap. I should have put him in there. I apologize. You know what? Let me just end this poll. I'm going to throw him. 2 people wanted him in there. I'm going to throw him in there for you guys. So instead of Brian Asamoah.
And now they're not going to pick him.
Yeah, exactly. So who do you want in the second? Let's go ahead and throw Troy Anderson in there because that seems to be a chat favorite. We'll still put Leo Chanal. We will put... Oh, Jaquan Brisker's there. I didn't even see that. I'll put him in there. You know what? Yeah, let's go Brisker because I like that over the tight end. Jaquan Brisker. Jaquan Brisker. And we'll do the tackle that we talked about, Abraham Lucas. I need to read the chat better. Thank you guys for participating. So there we go. Ask the community, who do you want? You guys let me know, and we're about to get into our pick. So here we go. Here's Dad's draft. So Dad took his receiver, Jameson Williams, and here's the options that you have. You could either go, quarterback. If you want a quarterback, Sam Howell fell to you here. Leo Chanal, a great linebacker. Do you have an idea of already who you're looking for, or do you need me to keep
going? I already have him picked.
Oh, he's already ready. Let me take a look at mine before we go for yours. Yeah. All right. So I went safety here. All right. Is my guy still there? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, I think I know who I want. All right, I know where I'm going. Okay, so you ready?
Yep.
Your pick is in?
It is. Is everybody done voting?
No, but it's fine. We're going to keep going, and the vote's still continuing. So make sure you put your votes in. Right now, it's a 3-way tie with Troy Anderson, Leo Chanal, and Jaquan Brisker. Get your votes in. Petre was not available, just to answer somebody in the chat. All right, Dad, where you going here in the second round?
I went with Brisker, and I have his stats up. So he was the third one out of the 3, which the first one I couldn't get. The second one I got, and he was number 3, and he was available. So 6'1", really good mental player. So I went with Jaquan.
IQ.
Yep.
Very cool. 82.4.
Yeah, I didn't mean he was I said mental. That didn't come out right.
Yeah, he's a nutcase. That's hilarious. He had an interception of PBU versus Wisconsin, allowed 1 touchdown and 2 first downs all season. Wow. Yeah. What a stud there. 6'1", 199. We need a safety for sure. That's definitely a position of need for us. So Dad's going Jaquan Brisker out of Penn State.
And I'm correct, by the way.
You're correct. Yeah, you're just correct.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And for my pick is in. The guy I'm going with is Luke Godke from Central Michigan. This guy is 6'5", 312 pounds. He had a 92.2 PFF throughout, and including a 94 PFF in the run game. This guy is a tackle projected to play guard. I think that this guy has Brandon Sheriff replacement all over it. I think he really helps our offensive line, allows Wet Switzer to go down. I think Washington really likes him. They're a part of his their visits list. So I am going Luke Godke to fix the tackle spot. So I got a safety and I got a tackle. I did not go receiver. Everybody is going nuts right now. Unbelievable. How did I not go receiver? We will find out. But I didn't like the receivers there. I'm not a huge fan of John Mechie personally, so I decided to go with it. Luke Godke.
By the way, Lance and football fan, you guys are funny. I did see your comments.
You smoking pipe, says Lance. That's hilarious.
No. Up a little far. He goes, that Lance said he's not upset about Brisker and his mental problems. And football fan said, we're used to mental players.
We're not used to mental players. That's awesome. That's hilarious. Over Abraham Lucas? Well, I don't need a tackle. So I like Luke Godke because he is a guy that projects to be a guard. So I want a guard because I like Sam Cosmi on the right tackle spot. We already have Charles Leno. We gave him a contract extension. So I am going Luke Godke because I really like him at the right guard spot. So we would have Charles Leno, Andrew Norwell, Chase Rouillet, Luke Godke. I will keep saying Godke, but I think it's Godeke. But anyway, Sam Cosmi on the right tackle. So that's where I like it. See, there we go. Roger Smith in the house agreeing with me. That almost certainly means I'm wrong, but thanks for agreeing with me, Roger. Oh, we have a tie. We need one more vote. Troy Anderson or Brisker. You know what? I'm ending this poll. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a whole nother poll, a second poll between just Anderson and Brisker. So who do people want? Anderson or Brisker? Brisker, Anderson. All right, quickly put your votes in. You lost me at good. You guys are funny. All right, quick, put your votes in. We're going to give it like 30 seconds. Once like 5 votes are in, we're going to call it a day. So Anderson takes the first lead with 2 votes for Troy Anderson. Who else is going to vote? We need a couple more. Oh, Brisker just came in. We have 10 votes in. All of a sudden, all of you voted at once. And Anderson is the pick. The pick is in.
All right. Hold on a second. Is it me or does that sound like Harry Potter?
I don't know about that, but that's awesome.
Does it? I mean, it's like. Troy
Anderson, a 6'4", 243-pound linebacker. He's got an 86.1 PFF. Talked about his versatility. Anderson is a converted running back and quarterback, so high IQ player with quarterback. In his lone full season at linebacker, racked up an absurd 67 stops. There's no telling what he could develop into with more reps at the position. So a little bit of a freak of nature. So Troy Anderson is the pick for you guys. And so you guys now have Garrett Wilson and Troy Anderson as we go into the 4th round. Thank you guys, everybody who voted. Can I get a recap? I'm lost. All right, that's a great point. Let me just, if you came in late, here's what we're doing. So we have my draft here. This is my draft of who's available for me. Currently, so far, I took Kyle Hamilton in round 1, and I took a tackle that could be converted into a guard, Luke Godke, in round 2, and now we're going into the round 4. And on this draft, we're not allowed to trade for the PFF. All right, next up, Dad's draft currently, his first pick was Jameson Williams from Alabama. Absolute stud speedster, 6'2". He had a phenomenal statistical year. I think it was like 16, 17 touchdowns and like 1,500 yards or something crazy like that. And he's a really interesting prospect. So Dad went ahead and scooped him. Jaquan Brisker was a second-round pick as a safety. So he has a safety and wide receiver as we go into round 4. And you guys selected Garrett Wilson, Ohio State wide receiver with tremendous hands and good speed. And then second round, Troy Anderson, a very versatile, interesting linebacker prospect. And that's where we sit currently. So, all right, here we go.
By the way, thank you, Xavier, just for acknowledging that my pick was good.
Yes, good pick. People are actually hating on me. If we do not trade back, I agree with Dad. There you go. Fair enough. Dad, please share knowledge with Tim regarding first-round wide receivers that can win 3 Super Bowls. Art Monk. If you have to go back 40 years or 30 years to talk to me about a receiver that won a Super Bowl, I win the argument, okay? Like, if that's what we have to do, I win the argument. I love Art Monk, though. All right, so in the chat, go ahead and give me some options of who you guys might be interested in here. So I know that we're interested in offensive linemen. We're also interested in safety or DB that we could go to in this range. Maybe some people will even want a tight end or running back. We can see what tight ends are available for you guys. Not anybody great. Oh, Isaiah Likely, your boy's in here for them, if that's somebody. But Bailey Zapp, all right. I'm not a fan, but that's okay. We'll put Bailey Zapp in here. Who would you take in the 4th? So we got Bailey Zapp up first.
Wait, have we made 3 picks?
We made 2 picks, but we didn't have a third.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you're right. My bad. I heard 4th pick. I'm like,
Greg Dulich, is he still available? It looks like Greg is not available. Yeah, Greg is not available anymore. Rice? Who's Rice?
Well, if you keep recycling their mock draft, you can get them there at some point.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, who won more rings, Jerry Rice or Deion Sanders? Oh, okay, there you go. Love Dulich. Sorry, he's not there. Is anybody else putting options in there? You guys say a tight end, but I don't know which tight end that you guys would be looking for. There's not really... I don't know if you guys like James Mitchell, a 6'4", 249, a 61 PFF. That doesn't sound good.
I assume Likely's not still in there.
Likely is there. I can throw him in there. Isaiah Likely. That's fine.
I liked him when I read his bio. I'm not trying to influence the chat, but I
liked him when you showed him me. Oh, wait. There is Jalen. But Jalen Wiedemeyer could be later in the draft, probably. But that's an option as well. So we got a tight end. Let's go. You guys haven't drafted a
And what about
yet?
Velus Jones, according to TT Stay, goated?
Velus Jones. Let's see. Is Jones still available? Yes, he is.
There we go. We
All
got
right,
options.
We'll put Velus Jones in there. Thank you for in the chat.
And you got Jelani Woods.
Jelani Woods is not available.
Oh, that's what. Okay, gotcha.
And then I feel like we have to put an offensive lineman in there. So we're gonna put the best offensive tackle that could maybe. Or I think Spencer Buford is a guy that we're looking at. So that's what I'll go with. Spencer Buford. Ask the community. So right now, as I said, you guys got your wide receiver in Garrett Wilson and and linebacker in Troy Anderson. So we're not going to go linebacker or receiver. So there you go. We are easily influenced, Dad. All right, your vote's in. So you got Bailey Zapp, Isaiah Likely, Velus Jones. I spelled his name wrong. I apologize. Velus Jones, and then Spencer Buford. All right, so on to Dad's mock draft. All right, so you got a wide receiver and a safety. So
yep.
Do you know which range you're looking?
No, I know the guy I want, but I'm not sure if he's available. But I don't want to say it until all the votes are locked in and you got yours picked, because I'm not sure if it's available in your mock draft. So.
Oh, okay, I got you. So,
I mean, I have two different choices, but once everything
is available, who's your other choice? I'll let you know if he's available.
No, Likely is not my choice for this one.
All right, well that's an option for you.
Yeah. But I'm just saying when you're ready,
And I'll.
It was my first pick was offensive tackle.
Okay. I'll just read them out. You don't have to tell me who. But Kellen Deich is here. Logan Bruss, Braxton Jones, Matt Waletsko, Spencer Buford, Zachary Thomas, Chris Paul.
All right, looks like he's gone. Should I tell you who it was? But
sure.
It was Charles Cross.
Oh no, Cross is going to go in the first round. So
yeah,
he's definitely gone. But yeah, he is really, really good. But yeah, that's not an option. And then Isaiah Likely's here. Who's the other position? Don't tell me who, but the other position.
The other one I was looking at is linebacker. Hold on.
All right, that is something that we need. And there, okay, so Brandon Smith, Terrell Bernard, Damon Clark, JoJo Doman, Malcolm Rodriguez, Micah McFadden, Mike Rose, Jack Stanbird, Aaron Hansford is your top 10 right there. Let me see who's available in my mock draft. So I've gone. So let me see here.
All right. Well, my 2 picks were already gone, so I'm going to resort back to
somebody else.
What you said earlier, but yeah, whenever you're ready, I can give you it.
All right, now I'm going to really upset some people. I want to really upset some people here. That'll be fun. All right, I know what direction I'm going.
Okay, you want to go first this time?
Sure, I'll go first. All right. My pick is
Harry Potter.
My pick, Kobe Bryant, cornerback out of Cincinnati. This guy is a steal in the 4th round. There's a possibility that he won't be here in real life, but he is here now. I am going to take Kobe Bryant. He's a guy that's 6'1", 193. He had an 86.7 PFF.
Wait, he spells his name wrong.
Yeah.
It should be Kobe.
Right, I was gonna make a bad joke. I'm glad I stopped myself. Anyway, but yes.
I saved you.
Yes, thanks. Kobe Bryant out of Cincinnati, a well-coached program and a phenomenal secondary. We need a corner. William Jackson and Kendall Fuller did not really impress. Benjamin St. Juste has a potential to be really good, but this drafting another corner could push Kendall Fuller to free safety maybe. I know Jarris likes that idea, but I am taking Kobe Bryant out of Cincinnati. PFF doesn't like that, but he's going to be a guy that's higher on the board on draft day than the 6th round or whatever they're projecting him at, because he's actually a really good player. 86.1 PFF. The guy's really, really good, and he played well at the Senior Bowl as well. All right. Pick number 113 for Dad. Is your pick in?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to let the Harry Potter music.
Yeah, I forgot about that. What position group?
A tight end. I got
tight end.
Likely was on my board, and the other guys, so I'm going with Likely.
Isaiah Likely, taken to Dad. What did you read about him, if you remember?
6'4", 245 pounds. He's deceptively fast, although, I mean, he's a vertical threat. It's got good athletic ability. I saw a video.
93.3 PFF.
Yeah, wow. I saw a video highlight of him on YouTube and catches that he made. Now, it's in college. It doesn't translate to the pros all the time, but I just saw him make...
Listen to this. 8 catches for 232 yards and 4 touchdowns in one game.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Isaiah Likely. And, hey.
I win the draft right there.
Hey. All right. Well, it looks like the chat agrees with you. We're going to end this poll, and the pick is in for the chat. The chat has also chosen Isaiah Likely. You guys are on the same page. Similar story, a great size and speed tight end that can catch the ball. He could be a great number 2 tight end that Ron Rivera talked about, of a pass-catching guy. I'm not sure how he'll translate into a run blocker, but we do have Logan Thomas and John Bates for that case. So there you go. Lance asked, what round are we in? We're going into the 6th round now. The 6th round is we're going in. So here's the chat's team so far. They have drafted Garrett Wilson in the 1st round. They took Troy Anderson, linebacker out of Montana State, in the 2nd round, and now tight end Isaiah Likely. So here in the 6th round, you guys definitely should probably be looking at, I would say, offensive linemen. So maybe, I think Cordell Volson is somebody that the team is interested in. Give me some guys of what you guys want in the 6th. Give me some guys in the chat of what you would want in the 6th. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to go to what Dad has available. So, here in the 6th round, what position are you looking for, Dad? Because you've drafted a receiver, you drafted a safety, and then a tight end.
Yeah, so I think, I'm going to go one way or the other depending on I'm still looking for a linebacker and I'm looking for O-line.
So mighty. Chris Paul, okay. Chris Paul is somebody that people are interested in from Tulsa. All right. Ty Chandler, that's an interesting one. Go running back. So who would you take in the 6th? So we got Chris Paul. I'm going to put in parentheses tackle because some people might not know who that is. Offensive tackle, I should say. Offensive tackle. All right. Ty Chandler. RB. Whoops. All right. Who else in the chat? Wide receivers. You guys want another wide receiver? You guys already took a wide receiver in Garrett Wilson. But you got Josh Johnson, Makai Polk, Javon Haley, Ontario Drummond, Charleston Rambo, Deshaun Dixon. Those are some guys that are listed here. Diego, we got Garrett. Yeah, you guys already got a receiver. Tim, could you show the receivers? Get another long snapper. That's hilarious. Zacoby McClain, linebacker. Okay, is he available? He is. So we'll go. Well, you guys already took a linebacker. Let's not do linebacker. So we got a tackle, running back. Let's see who's the best tight end available. I'm going to give you that way. That's how we're going to do it. Whoop, I don't want quarterback. Tight end. Let's go. We can go. Somebody on here that we looked at. Nah, tight end's not a great pick. Let's see. Who else do we need to go? You guys haven't gone safety yet. Ooh, safety. That's a good one. You could go Bubba Bolden here. That's a good one. Safety. All right. And then the last one. What's another position we need, Dad, that they haven't gone? Corner?
Got linebacker, safety.
So they have a wide receiver. They've already taken a wide receiver. They took a linebacker, and they took a tight end. So they don't need another tight end. We already got a running back in there. We can go the best edge. All right, yeah, the best edge. That's what I'm going to do because we need rotational edge here in the 6 potentially. So Allen, defensive end. All right, there you go. There's your community. There's your votes. So you got Chris Paul, the tackle, Ty Chandler, the running back, Bubba Bolden, or Christopher Allen. Those are your choices. All right, Dad. Where are we going in yours?
Well, it's a toss-up between a linebacker and an offensive lineman, and I'm trying to figure out. And I will say this is a little tricky to see. Like, I have references here, and then I have to figure out what your right. So
what position are you looking for?
Well, I was looking at offensive tackle, but the guy that I was looking at is not around, and mine is not around. The Ohio State guy, LaFrere, or what is his name? See if I can find him.
Yeah, I don't see Ohio State. That's fine.
Then the other one was a linebacker.
Linebacker. Because you have not taken a linebacker yet. You took a tight end, you took a safety, and you took a wide receiver. So, yeah, linebacker could definitely be somebody that you're involved with. You have Michael McFadden, Jack Sanborn, DeMarco Jackson, Neil Nephi Sewell, Darian Butler, Zacoby McClain.
So Beavers is gone, I assume.
Yeah, Beavers is not there. Nope. I know who I'm going.
All right, you know what? I got it. Linebacker, Mike. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're in. All right, we're in. All right, Dad's got his pick. Who do you got?
Well, then I didn't really realize or check if he's available, but Micah McFadden, is he still there?
Micah McFadden out of Indiana. Spoiler alert, I'm going the same exact player. So we're going to both draft here. We both need linebacker help, and that's the position that we're going. And just to give it a little bit of background story, this guy's 6'1", 240 pounds. His PFF was a 74.8, not the best, but he does have a relative athletic score of a 9.46. He's got tremendous athleticism. They also talk about how he's a high IQ linebacker in the run game. He's tremendous at reading where the running goes. Yeah, he's not mental. He's got high IQ. Then also in that he's a guy that can understand zone. So he's not going to really one-on-one people or man-to-man people, but we play a lot of zone on our team, and I think he would be a perfect scheme fit for this team. So I agree with you, Dad. Great pick, in my opinion, there in the 6th, but he's not French. Jacques Clouseau, whoever that is, I don't know. But
Jacques Cousteau is what I think is what he was trying to say, but maybe not.
True. All right, our 2 picks are in, and the voting is complete. Don't forget to vote. There's 30 of you in here, and we only got 8 votes. So don't forget to vote for who do you want to take in this draft. I'll give like another minute here, but the votes are on here. There's 8 of you vote. Vote, please, in the chat. There's a little just poll. You can vote for who do you want. I'll give it another 30 seconds or so. But yes, if you vote, you could be a part of the game of who do you guys want. So just going over who you guys already took. You guys took a tight end in Isaiah Likely. You took Troy Anderson out of Montana State at linebacker, a converted quarterback and running back. And then you took Garrett Wilson, Ohio State wide receiver. And now we're here in the 6th. So, all right, we're
Hold
here.
on. Roger, I thought you made that name up, but apparently he did not.
Smoke Monday is in person?
It's a person. I just looked him up. It's like from Auburn.
Safety out of Auburn. That is hilarious. I've not heard of this guy. 6'2", 207, a 75.
When most of them were smoking on Saturday. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, today's 420, so we have to draft him at some point. All right. So the poll is ended, and you guys have decided to take safety out of University of Miami, Bubba Bolden. And I think that is a phenomenal pick for you guys. Bubba Bolden, he's a very versatile safety. Jarris likes him a whole lot. Jarris says that he could be the 2nd best safety behind Kyle Hamilton in this draft. I really appreciate that pick from you guys, and I think that was a really, really good one for everybody. Okay. We're off to the set. Wait, did I hit pause by accident? No? Resume draft. Oh, no. Come on. What are you doing? Are you there, Dad?
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you.
Uh-oh. Did it freeze on me?
Wait. Grew up in my South Atlanta neighborhood at Smoke Monday, a.k.a. Quindarius. I love our chat. There's some really good humor out there.
Oh, my goodness. So what's going on?
Yeah. Football fan. Yeah. Why limit it to Monday? Smoke every day. I'm trying to fill while Tim figures out what's going on. So
I don't know why it just froze on me. I'm not sure how to fix it. I might have to just redraft it real fast. I think I could.
Is this the chat's draft? Our draft?
Both your draft and... Oh, and now mine froze. Everything froze. Uh-oh. I can't redo mine. What the heck?
Technology. I guess if you refresh it, it's going to screw it all up.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'll just refresh this. Screw it. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Well, we only have one more pick, right?
Well, 2 7th rounders, but yeah.
I mean, one more round. So, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. If it works here, I'll just go ahead and do it. Yeah, that's annoying. You guys took Troy Anderson. Oh, the whole thing just screwed itself over. All right, whatever. It's already 8 o'clock. We're going to have to go on to the next draft because... All right, well, just to go over what we did take, so we just did the first 6 rounds instead. I took Micah McFadden, linebacker in the 6th. 4th round, I took Kobe Bryant, corner out of Cincinnati. And then I took, in the 2nd round, Luke Godke, tackle out of Central Michigan. And, of course, Hamilton in the 1st. So I did not take receiver in my first few rounds, so I would have to take a receiver in the 7th, which is fine by me. And I could just rely on De'Ami Brown and Curtis Samuel to step up and go from there. Jamison Williams is a guy that you took.
Yep.
Jaquan Brisker in the 2nd, Isaiah Likely in the 4th, and also took Micah McFadden in the 6th. You guys took Garrett Wilson, Troy Anderson, Isaiah Likely, and then Bubba Bolden. You guys in the chat can decide who was the best. All right, we're going to go on to the PFF now draft because this just froze up on us. Let me refresh this to make sure it's not screwed up. All right. Cool. Here we go. So now PFF, you guys can accept a trade if you guys want to. All right, and so can us. So that's what we're going here with this. You can accept a trade if you so choose. All right, you guys ready for this one? You ready, Dad?
Well, yeah, I'm ready, but exactly how, I mean, to me, if the players I picked in the last draft are available, I'm picking them the same way. So,
well, you could trade. And also it could be different. It could be
maybe one guy's gone. So.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to do one more.
Yep.
All right. So Garrett Wilson, see, already the chat's screwed because Garrett Wilson is gone. So you guys can choose to trade back or stay put. I'm going to put that. Trade back, stay put. All right, I'm just going to put trade back. Yes or no. So you answer yes or no if you want to trade back.
Marcus likes the idea of trading back. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, he's really in for the trade back. We can see what trades are. Oh, you guys have no trade offers. You guys can't even trade back. All right, I'm refreshing this. Screw it. Yeah. There's got to be some trade offers.
It is the Redskins, so.
Oh, I forgot to pick my team. It's just going through. I'm like, are you going to stop?
Yeah. Hey, we're done.
Yeah, we're done. All right, now we got some trade offers, so you guys can decide if you want to trade back or not. All right, let's go ahead and start. Dad's up real quick. All right, so you have an option to trade. We'll go over those here in a second. Let me get mine started. All right, Dad, do you want to trade back or do you want to stay put? So in this draft, Kyle Hamilton is already taken. So if that's a guy that you really wanted, he is not there. And you have 2 trade offers. So here's your trade offers. You can go back to pick 17 and then get a 2nd and a 5th in next year's draft. So not this year's draft, next year's. Or you could trade back to pick number 23, pick up an extra 2nd round pick this year and next year, but lose your 4th round pick. Do you want either of these trades?
No.
No. Okay, so you're going to reject both. And then I guess you're going Jameson Williams, or you're going to switch it up this time? You want to take somebody else? And, you know, that might be fun of taking somebody else, maybe a different position or something, and just do a whole different kind of draft. It's up to you.
I know. Hold on. I gotta shift gears here to
Ooh, I got a nice trade. Oh, but I have to trade all the way back to pick 39? It's not as nice as I thought it was. Interesting. I'll have to come back to that. Okay. All right. All of you want to trade back. 12 votes in. 83% of you trade in. The 2 weird ones that don't want to trade. And you guys got So I'm going to pick the best one that I think is available for you guys because I don't really care to vote on this because it'll take too long. But, so you guys got to go back to pick 25 or 43. I don't think any of you want to go back to pick 43. So we're going to accept the Bills' offer here. We're going to take pick 25, pick 57, and so that's a second-round pick, and take a second from them next year. But we lose our 6th-round pick. I don't think many of you care. So we're going to add an extra 7th-rounder, or second-rounder, excuse me, and we'll accept the Bills' trade. So now, here's... I'm assuming that you guys want to trade it now because that's crazy. We're not going to trade now. All right. Here's who you got now. Karlaftis fell all the way here. So you guys can take... Let's go ahead and start up a new poll. So here's who you got available. Ooh, you guys got some interesting prospects here. Who would you take with a trade back to 25? We got Nakobe Dean. I like him a lot. Spoiler alert. Nakobe Dean, you got Treylon Burks. That's a guy that Washington's definitely interested in. You have Kenyon Green, if you guys want to go guard. Or you guys want Jaquan Brisker here in the first, maybe? No, that's probably too early. Let's go a different position group. Some of you may want a quarterback. Let's go Sam Howell. All right, ask the community. Who do you want in the first round of where you have at 25? So you got Nakobe Dean, Treylon Burks, Kenyon Green, or Sam Howell. Interesting, because we had to trade back all the way to there. Some people didn't like the trade, but it is what it is, because that's what you guys got offered. All right, I am not going to accept my trade, I don't think, because I don't want to lose my 4th. So, all right, I'm rejecting. I don't want any of those trades. And this time, Kyle Hamilton is gone, so I'm going to have a whole new draft here. And you guys are probably going to take Dean, so I'm not going to take Dean. I'm going to take a whole different route. I'm going Derek Stingley out of LSU, cornerback, practiced against guys like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and Terrace Marshall. He held his own in those matchups. So I'm going to go corner with my first pick. Dad, where are you going?
Just to make it fun, I'm switching it up. I'm picking the safety at number 11, Lewis Cine, C-I-N-E.
Oh, you're going to reach. Okay, Lewis Cine, just to switch it up.
He's 6'2", 199 pounds, got long arms. He hits hard. They say he's a violent downhill hitter.
I like
and he possesses all the mental. But no, just to switch it up, I'm going with Lewis Cine.
All right, sounds good. All right, so you guys, votes are in. You're all a wacko. Says Lance. Oh, that's awesome. Y'all are wacko. Dad, right? Mental players win championships. Oh, that's awesome. All right. So you guys have voted, and it is Nakobe Dean out of Georgia. I love that dude. I would have taken him in this draft, but I knew you guys were going to take him, so I decided, you know what, I'll just switch it up and be a little different. And I know Derek Stingley's a guy that really people are interested in. All right, so you guys have an interesting trade. All right, so I'm going to again put a trade in here, a trade back. Do you want to trade back in the second? Trade back in the second? Yes or no, or do you guys want to stay put and draft here? Because you do have another second as well, because you accepted the trade at pick number 50-something. So moving back is an interesting prospect if you so chose. All right, Dad, you ready to potentially move back? You have a trade here. You ready?
Yeah, what's the trade?
So you can go back to 60, so you can move back 13 spots here in the second round, and then also pick up a third round, but you lose one of your sevenths.
Okay, so
this is your only trade offer.
Nah, reject it.
Oh, I kind of liked it, to be honest with you. That's fine. Okay.
Well, then you should switch over and make that your board.
Yep.
I'm already doing better than you in this draft, so, you know.
Confidence is key. All right, I'm trading with the dreaded Cowboys, moving back to 56, but picking up a third and then losing my 6th rounder, but I'm going to live with that. I'm accepting the 2nd rounder. All right, you got, Noah's in the lead for a while, and then Yes just snuck through. I'll hold it up for just a second here. It's a close votes. Let's see if some people want to maybe say no. Oh, Yes just took another lead. Uh-oh. Oh, this is another interesting trade. I can add another third? All right. We may go crazy on mine. All right, Dad. You here are staying at 47. Where are you going with pick 47? So you got your safety and sign in round 1. Pick number 47. You got some interesting linebacker prospects, of course. Tyler Linderbaum fell to you. He's a really high-class offensive center, could play guard.
Yeah, hold on. My
computer went to crap.
Well, what I was using.
All right, you keep looking. Let's see what the chat says. So, oh my goodness, it's neck and neck. Who's going to win? Yes or no? Once it says 4 minutes ago, I'm stopping this vote. So you got to keep voting. There's 27 of you in the chat. Only 11 of you voted. Do you want to trade back from 47 or do you want to keep 47? What are you doing here? What are you doing? Got to make a decision. All right. Going back to my draft. I got pick 56, 64, 96. Oh, part of me wants to trade back. I already added a third. You know what? Who's available? I got to see who's available. Hold on. I might offense. If my guy's available, I may just... Oh, my guy's available. I'm staying put. Reject. I know my pick. My pick's in. Here we go. My pick is wide receiver out of Georgia, George Pickens. I think this is an absolute steal here in the 50s. I think he could be potentially wide receiver 1. I love that dude so much. Give me Pickens in round 1. Do you have your pick in, Dad?
Well, I'm not sure if he's available. Brandon Smith.
Brandon Smith.
Linebacker.
Oh, Brandon Smith. Yes, he is available. Is your pick in?
Yep.
All right, Brandon Smith out of Penn State. I don't know much about this guy. Holy crap, 6'3", 250, but with a 9.97 relative athletic score. Penn State is often considered linebacker U, so that's good news. And it's easy to see why. Since 1940, the Nittany Lions have had over 60 linebackers drafted to the NFL. Furthermore, they've produced 6 first-round linebackers, all of whom became top 20 selections. That includes Micah Parsons with the 12th pick overall in last year's draft. Very interesting. Examining Smith's game film from across his sophomore and junior seasons reveals plenty of exciting traits that will transfer to the next level. His athleticism is not only his calling card, but increasingly crucial in the modern game. Let's begin his scouting report there. So there you go. Fair enough. All right, Brandon Smith is Dad's pick. All right. Oh my God, 14 votes is a tie. I need one more vote. Whoever says one more vote is going to... somebody could be the deciding vote right now. You got to vote. Trade or not trade? Trade or not trade? Somebody vote.
Come
Yager
on.
says Brandon Smith is an athletic machine, but there are holes in his game. Fair enough. Well, it sounds like he's an athletic machine with 9.97 at relative athletic score. That's insane. Oh my God, 2 more votes just came in, and it was a tie. I don't even know who got first. 2 more votes came in, and it was a yes and a no. Oh my goodness. It's neck and neck. Who is it going to be? Yes or no? We need one more vote. One more deciding vote. Not 2. One more. It's yes. Trade back. The offer has been accepted. And we're not going to trade again. That's too many trades. All right. So we moved back one more time. 57 now is what you got. All right. Here's who you have available. So you guys got Kenneth Walker, Chad Muma, Trey McBride, Sean Ryan, Alec Pierce, George Pickens is there. Brandon Smith is there. Dad's guy. John Mechie, somebody that a lot of people like. You guys.
Wait, what was my guy? I'm sorry. What guy?
Brandon
you said
Smith.
was...
Brandon Smith, the guy that you just took.
Okay.
All right.
And I hear you, Yager. Tim's putting me on the spot to go try to do quick searches. So holes can always be filled. That's all I'm going to say.
I think it's an very interesting prospect. George Pickens is the steal of the 2020 draft. I agree. George Pickens is definitely an option for you guys. I'm going to say that right now. So pick 57.
What about his brother Slim?
Slim Pickens? Well done. Well played.
Dad jokes are still flowing. What can I say?
All right. So you guys already took your linebacker, so I'm gonna take him off. We did bring in Kenneth Walker. Maybe some of you want a running back. Who else is available? John Mechie is a guy we brought in. So you could have Mechie. Is anybody else? Muma. That's a great pick. So we'll say, but you guys already took your linebacker. So you guys already have Nakobe Dean.
It's not like they can't have more than one.
Yeah, but I think it's more interesting if you just switch it up, personally. Oh, Trey McBride is a good one. We could go Trey McBride here in the second. All right, there's your options. All right, vote in the chat. So I picked already in my latest one. I'm going to reject this offer. And where are you at? So you're in the 4th round, Dad. You're a little bit ahead of us. So just know that you're in the 4th round if you want to start looking around in that. And you already took, your picks were Brandon Smith out of Penn State and Lewis Sines.
My linebacker and my safety I need to work on the other 3. I'm already ahead of you.
I'm going to, I don't know if you guys know who this is, but if you want to read into him, Khalil Shakir is actually an interesting pick. So if you want to read, maybe if you like him, maybe if you don't, not saying you have to, but just mentioning that. Offensive tackle, I know you were interested in, so you can look at there. Yeah, so you got options. You have not gone linebacker yet, right? No, you did. You just went Brandon Smith. All right, on to my draft. While Dad looks around a little bit, you can let me know when you find a pick. So
I think I got one, but whatever, you go ahead. I'm in no hurry. I'm in the 4th, so you guys catch up to me, and then I can.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Kobe Bryant already got picked on this one. That's sad. Oh, Luke Gotke's not here. Oh, all the guys I want. All right, I think I know where I'm going. All right, here's my pick. Oh, my gosh. 11 votes in. Oh, my goodness. 11 votes in, and all of you want George Pickens. I think I'm going to take Trey McBride. All right, I think that's it. How do we go from the closest vote in history to the most lopsided vote in history? Just like that. How do you guys all agree? That's insane. But George Pickens is your guys' move, and you guys are already screw trading. You guys aren't trading anymore. I'm done with your trades. So you got pick 60 now. You guys have another opportunity to go in the 2nd round, basically. Yeah, we're in the 2nd round still. So, Xavier Hall is trying to communicate with everybody. Go tight end. We'll see if that's who they want. But, all right, pick 60. Who is it? We got, so your available are still Trey McBride. Is the tight end if they want that direction. You guys got your receiver. Who else is in this area that maybe you guys are interested in? Oh, Abraham Lucas, if you guys want a tackle or a guard.
Marcus likes Trey McBride, apparently. Disgusting.
Kobe Bryant is here. Maybe you guys like Kobe Bryant, like I said. I'm going to go that. Trey McBride is already in the voting, so thank you. That's a good one.
still say he spells his name incorrectly, so we can't count him.
Yeah. And then one more different position. let's see. Nick Cross, safety. You guys don't have a safety yet. Nick Cross is a good one that you guys can go. I know that that's somebody that we're interested in as well.
No, he was the guy I asked about, but he was already gone.
Oh, true.
If you remember, on the last draft.
Yep.
But.
Fair enough. All right, where am I at in my joint? So I am. Or no, this is you. So you're at 113. Do you know your pick?
If he's still available, I do.
What position?
Wide receiver.
Okay. Can you see or no?
Thornton.
Yep, he's in there. Okay.
Yep.
So that's your pick, Taquan Thornton.
Mm-hmm.
6'2", 181, 8.54 relative athletic score. Combine rate of 4.23 40-yard dash. Wow. That's impressive. All right.
Got some speed.
Yeah, speed kills. So Taquan Thornton is Dad's pick there in the 4th. Very interesting one. I like it. All right,
I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to play the angles, so.
Yep. All right, my pick's in. Here we go. In the 3rd round at pick number 88. I think that's my pick. Actually, I'm second-guessing myself. 1 second. What have I gone already? I went Pickens, and I took Stingley. Is that all I have so far is Pickens and Stingley? Ooh. Yep, I'm just going to go ahead and take the guy I wanted, I think. I already got my receiver. Gosh, I kind of want another receiver, but we're deep at receiver, actually. Ooh, no, this is who I want. I want Darion Canard, offensive tackle out of Kentucky. 6'5", 322. He did not have a good athletic score, but who cares? He's a lineman. He's been starting for games in Kentucky since 2018, so he's got experience in the SEC. He had a 90 PFF. Darion Canard is my tackle here in the 3rd, because unfortunately Godkey's gone. All right.
By the way, sorry, before we move on, I want this to I want to be able to like stuff in the chat without having to respond to it, because Lance liked my pick and I wanted to give a thumbs up to it, but I don't have that option and I don't want to interrupt the proceedings.
But I understand you need the option too. I don't know if you can as a guest, unfortunately.
No, I know, and I'm not saying you can control it, but
yeah.
But no, it's and not just that one, and I love that comment obviously because he says I'm right, but but just with a bunch of comments going by, and while you're talking, or if I'm talking and you want to do it, you could just. It'd be nice to be able to just do a thumbs up, like I saw that comment, I liked it, without having to necessarily mess up the flow of the show. So
I gotcha. Maybe we'll talk about that after. I think I may have an idea, but we'll talk about it. But anyway, Canard moved to Japan to become a samurai dude. He's not available. Is that true?
Exactly what samurai is?
That is hilarious. That's funny.
Shogun, one that samurai warrior.
Darion Canard moved to Japan to become a samurai. That's hilarious. All right. All right, your pick's in. You guys are selected. Here we go. Pick is in. Tight end Trey McBride out of Colorado State is who you guys selected. I love the pick. Well played. All right, so here we go. We're into the 3rd. And there's some interesting characters here. Leo Chanal is still available. I know you already took the Kobe Dean, but Chanal this late is a steal. No, it's fake news. That is hilarious. All right, Leo Chanal, I'm going to put in, all right, pick, what pick are we at? Pick 91 for you guys. We're going to go Leo Chanal. We're going to go, you guys already took Pickens. You took your tight end. Let's go best corner available, I guess, maybe. Or you know what? I'm going to actually throw Bubba Bolden. Bubba Bolden is actually not a bad pick here. Well, it might be a little early, but actually it's probably a little early for Bubba. Let's go Cam Taylor-Britt. Cam Taylor-Britt. James Cook, running back out of Georgia. And did you guys take a lineman yet? No, right? Let's go Darion Canard then, I think. Or maybe we could switch it up with Rasheed Walker. He might be a guy we're kind of interested in. I'm going to go Darion Canard. Darion Canard. Ask the community. All right, who do you want over there? All right, let's go over to Dad's draft. So you can trade back here and pick 189. You could scoop up, pick 212, pick 218, and pick 238. So 3 picks this year if you want it. And that's your only trade offer. Or do you want to stay put?
I want to stay put.
All right.
Too many picks. Too many ways of screwing it up.
All right. Who do you want at pick 189, Daddy-O?
Offensive tackle.
Okay.
If he's still there.
Uh-huh.
And he is the top one. Deesh. Kellen Deesh.
Kellen Deesh. A 6'7", 301 pound, 9.75 athletic score. Sometimes taller tackles like Deesh have issues playing with high pad level. However, this isn't a concern for Arizona State offensive tackle. He routinely plays with a low pad level, allowing him to get under his opponent at that point of attack where a low man wins in the trenches. This is a distinct advantage. Great pick. I like it.
Thank you.
I like that. I think that's a good scoop here in the 6th. All right. Let's see. Go over to my draft real quick. I can go to 126 and pick up 164.
You have to wonder what at this point in the draft they want that they're offering. You know, it's like, what is the guy?
Oh my God, I get 4 more picks. We're not doing that. That's crazy. All right.
We'll be here all night.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick. I'm gonna pick every pick from here on out. That's just how I'm gonna do it. So I got my tackle. I got Pickens as my receiver, and I got corner and Stingley. So I'm going to go straight for linebacker. The Baylor linebacker, interesting. 6', 224, too small. Somebody said McCain earlier, but bad score and a little bit too small. I'm going with my guy McFadden again then. I'm taking McFadden here. That might be a little too early for him, though, to be honest. That actually may have been a really bad pick, especially if my other guy's not here. No, my other guy's here. I'm just going back-to-back picks then. I'm taking Bubba Bolden here at pick 164. Bubba Bolden is now on the squad. And we'll go a different direction after that. All right. Let's go ahead and see what you guys voted on. Leo Chanal, pick number 91. You guys took, and I think that's an absolute steal here in the draft. So Leo Chanal, great pick for you guys. And now you guys are pick at 113. Let's see. All. Go to all. Oh, James Cook is still available for y'all. Khalil Shakir. Jelani Woods is here, but you guys already got McBride. All right, in the chat, you guys tell me who you guys want here in the 4th round. We'll go from there. All right, Dad, who do you want here in the 7th?
All right, I'm going to go out and reach a little bit. I want a tight end.
Okay.
If he's still there, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Barry. Barry.
Ooh, Trey Barry from Boston College?
Yep.
Holy crap, Dad. His athletic score is .94. I've never seen that.
I think that's a typo, really, but...
Yeah, there's no way, right? A .94? Oh my gosh. Tight end Trey Barry made the right career choice in transferring to Jacksonville State to Boston College. Barry played both in the fall and spring seasons for JSU last year. He's a tall pass catcher at the position with nice size as well as growth potential. I currently grade Barry as a 5th round prospect, which is higher than scouts, but I firmly believe in his potential. Fair enough. All right, I like it. Trey Barry here in the 7th. Fair enough. Okay.
Probably could have gotten him the next pick. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to stay put. Shakir Mathis. All right. Let's do this. Pick 113. So we got Shakir Shakir. We got Mathis. Who else is available?
By the way, what's Gronk's height?
Isn't
Gronk like 6'6"?
6? Yeah, I think so. If I were
So
to
that's what kind of jumped out at me is this is a guy that potentially could be
just a big boy.
A guy that could learn.
James Cook is available. You guys could go with. Yeah, no, that's a great point. I'm not crapping on that one at all. And let's go. Bubba Bold. Did I say pick? Oh, 133. No, pick 113. All right, ask the community. Canard found his path with the Jedi. Oh, that's awesome. That's a funny one. All right. So you guys' votes are in. I have 2 picks left, and you have 1 pick. Who do you got?
Who, me?
Yep.
I'm going back and forth. I want another offensive lineman. I'm trying to determine who.
Ooh, I got my boy Ty Chandler at pick 230 for me.
All right, I'm going to go way out on a limb here and an offensive guard, William Dunkel. And if he's off the board, I'll be shocked.
William Dunkel? William Dunkel.
Yes.
William. He's gone.
Are you kidding me? All right, hold on. Hold on. I got to.
Dunkel. That's
I know. I thought.
Name.
I just liked his name. All right. How about Stuber? Stueber.
Stuber. Andrew Stuber?
Yep. That's my pick.
A 6'6". His description is coming soon. We're 8 days away from the draft, and that's how much they have on this guy.
I don't care. I like his. I like tall.
I like his moxie.
I like his tall and his rate. His athletic ability, I don't care. If you're over 300 pounds, I don't care about your athletic ability.
Yep, fair enough. And I'm going to go Christopher Allen as my last pick. So we're both done. What do you guys got? Shakir is your top choice. Shakir. All right, what else we got? We have... Oh, did you guys trade away your 6th? I think you did. So we're going all the way to the 7th now for you guys. So yeah, here we are in the 7th. We're not going to trade anymore. Show's coming to an end. It was a lot of fun, though. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see here. Okay, who can you take? So you got a couple of receivers already. So let's go back to the first round. So you traded back and took Nakobe Dean. Then in the second round, you took George Pickens and Trey McBride, 2 pretty solid picks. In the third round, you got linebacker Leo Chanal. Then you took another receiver in Khalil. And then we're going all the way to the 7th round for the final. So you guys need to take probably offensive linemen. Let's see, there's one guy there. But offensive linemen maybe with Dylan Parham, I'm going to go with. Oh, Ty Chandler. That's a great pick, too. I'm going to put him in there. That's a good one. I think he's still available. Yes, he is. So, pick 230. So, Ty Chandler. Is there any good chats over there, Dad?
I'm
looking.
looking.
You're not paying attention? All right, no worries.
No. I'm looking. I'm done picking, so I've been kind of... I mean, when you said, are there any good chats? I think they're all good.
Yeah. A chat is a good chat. Especially when you say Dad's right. That's how you get on his good side.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan Parham.
Chig Okonkwo.
Yeah, tight end out of Maryland. He's not available. But you guys also already have your tight end.
I just like that name.
And Christopher Allen is a steal for you guys if you guys want him. Christopher Allen is a defensive end out of Alabama, right? And he's 6'3", 241 pounds, so a little bit light, but he had a 90 PFF. like a 93 PFF grade, and a defensive end out of Alabama with a 93 PFF in the 7th? Yes, please. So there's the community. Was about to put Chandler, but figured he'd be gone. Nope. Chandler is in the running right now. On PFN, he doesn't go as early. I think he goes in like the 5th round on PFF, but PFN has him rated a little bit lower. All right, so you guys just have 2 picks remaining. I'm just going to take the top 2 of whoever you guys vote now. We're going to take the top 2 and the final 2 picks, assuming they're still there. So whoever the top 2 are. So put your votes in. 3 of you have already done it with Ty Chandler. So that's the early vote. Ty Chandler's getting a lot of love. Ooh, Parham has got a vote now. So put your votes in. And we'll take a look at who you guys ended up with. So it looks like you most likely are going to take Ty Chandler. All right.
So Tim, have you?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was going to ask. Have you been recording this or not? I mean, I've recorded my picks, but are we going to review this like after the actual draft to see?
Yeah, here it is. Your picks are right here, and
Okay.
then my picks are right here.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we can actually acknowledge when I was correct on every pick and everybody else was completely off base.
Yep, there you go. I like it. I like it. All right. Christopher Allen and Dylan Parham are second. So we already selected Ty Chandler. Don't vote Ty Chandler anymore. So you guys, and if you could switch I don't know if you're allowed to switch your vote or not in this poll, but nobody else picked Ty Chandler. You could go Parham, Allen, or Bruss. Jacoby Durant, corner out of South Carolina. A 5'9", 180, 5'11", 5.11 RAS. You know what he kind of reminds me of with just that size is Jimmy Moreland.
Yep.
That's a small corner. I don't know about that. Has a quick back pedal, a solid break to the ball, and is comfortable in and out of breaks. The smoothness in his hips is one of the most identifiable and translatable traits.
Does he have a heart problem?
Yep. No, I have.
That's Breland. What's that?
No, I didn't say Breland. I said Moreland.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jimmy Moreland, the small guy out of JMU that we drafted.
I'm sorry,
really
I heard
feisty.
you wrong.
All right, looks like the last guy you guys are going to take is the offensive lineman, Dylan Parham. And the draft is over. All right, so let's evaluate these lists, and then we'll end the show here. Nakobe Dean, George Pickens, Trey McBride, Leo Chanal, Khalil Shakir, Ty Chandler, and Dylan Parham. So, Dad, I'm going to have you vote on mine and theirs. Who would you rather have? So, you got this one so far? Or you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this.
Yeah, please. You got to make it bigger. I got old man eyes. I can't read. All right. Well, who am I kidding? I'm going to bend towards the chat so they come back again and say that their picks are better than yours.
Honestly, I like their draft a lot. There's some interesting guys that fell deep.
Yep.
And you guys doubled up on receiver, doubled up on linebacker. I'm not a huge fan of doubling up on receiver, but I do like the 2 that you drafted. I like Nakobe Dean. I like Chanal a lot. I love Nakobe Dean. He's one of my favorite guys in this draft. You got an offensive guard in Dylan Parham. You got a running back. You guys didn't draft anything in the secondary, which is probably a little bit concerning, and only a 7th round offensive guard, but we do have a lot of money already tied up. Go ahead.
Sorry, basically you're asking me to choose who's going to come in second.
Yes. Because obviously I don't want you to put... Obviously you're going to like yours the most.
Well, mine's correct.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
In the chat,
anyway,
who do you guys like? We are amazing, says Lance. I prefer the father's drafts to everyone's. Ooh, Lance.
Lance is sucking up, and I like it.
That's awesome. I like my draft, though. Derek Stingley,
the father sounds a little formal. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, you're the godfather.
Yeah.
Dude, I love my draft. I don't care what you guys have to say. My draft is the best. Derek Stingley, corner, absolute stud. Get a shutdown corner in round 1. George Pickens is my favorite wide receiver in this draft. I think he's a steal at 56. Darion Canard, he's the samurai out of Japan. How can you defeat him? He brings out his sword on the field. Absolute killer on the field. Micah McFadden, I really like this guy late. If we don't take a linebacker earlier, high IQ. Bubba Bolden is a steal there in the 5th round. And then Ty Chandler and Christopher Allen, a little rotational depth. I like my draft a lot. I'm not going to lie, Dad. I really just think your draft is out there in the wilderness.
Really?
But it's fun. Actually, there a couple of your picks I do like. I liked the Kellen Diesch pick. The Tyquan Thornton is interesting. Brandon Smith is not too bad, but the Lewis kind. I know you said you were going out on a limb, so I'm not going to beat you up for it by any means, but that is definitely a reach. But
well, that was my second round of picks. I was trying to switch it up. I could have gone back through and said, "Well, I'm going to pick the same."
Oh, your first draft was really good. I wish that we were able to finish that. I don't know why but I did like your first draft with you took Jameson Williams,
Joaquin Brisker, Isaiah Likely. I didn't get to offensive lineman, but Micah McFadden.
Yep.
So that was my 4 picks, and so the Kellen Diesch was my second go round with the offensive line. But so I was trying to be different. If he was there in the 7th,
that would have been awesome. No, I understand. It's all good. It's all good. It's all in fun. This was fun, and I really appreciate.
I'm pretty sure I'm not getting paid for this.
I appreciate you guys doing it. I love your guys' draft. I think the second receiver, even though I like him, is probably too much, but it's a very interesting draft. Very interesting.
I like Lance's comment. If a player could actually carry a samurai sword onto the field, then Tim wins.
Awesome. Well, awesome. Thank you guys, everybody in the chat that participated. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun. Draft is next week, so we're definitely going to see what's going on with that. We'll be here, and we will be here on the channel for the first day and the second day. Unfortunately, I got a wedding. Unfortunately, I say, but the wedding's a good thing. But I can't be live streaming the later rounds, so that's going to be sad. I will post a video, though, afterwards, kind of just breaking down what I think about the picks for probably some point on Sunday. So definitely tune in for that, but we'll be live there. And also in 17 minutes, I'm going live with Corey over on the Warpath. So go hit up there. If you want more Tim, go over to Corey's channel. I don't know why you would want that, but it is what it is. Thank you for being here. Also, one more shout out for the merch. You could go get your merch. Tim the Statman merch. We ain't dead yet. In the description below if you'd like to. But yes, it'll be fun. Can't wait till you stream the draft. It will be fun. Expert. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that one. So,
hey, yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. And until next time, see ya!